Hi, my name is Molly Pettit and I work as a motorsport reporter, presenter and commentator. My connection to Jonathan is that we used to be neighbours back in 2008. We're about the same age, so we became friends quite quickly. And because of what I was doing, 2008 was just before I started racing myself. I needed help to create my product. You know, who was I and what did I want everything to look like? What was my race car going to look like? What was my team clothing going to look like? My website and everything. And of course, Jonathan, with his background within graphic design and websites and everything, he was the perfect person to help me with this. So my very, very first website, which was mollysport.no, was created by Jonathan. And also designs for my race car and clothing and all sorts of other things was created by Jonathan. Now that's more than 10 years ago, and throughout the years he's helped me develop that website in different sort of stages as to what I was focusing more on at the time. But I've always had a lot of good feedback about my website and that it looks nice and that the layout looks really good. So yeah, I pretty much explained what Jonathan has helped me with, but yeah, we keep in touch as much as what is possible with him living in Brazil and I live in Norway, but it's easy to stay in touch through email and other things, but we've really developed my website into something that is easy for me to work with. I don't need a lot of help from him. But of course, if there's anything I need, then he's only an email away or a phone call. So yeah, it's really come to a level which I'm super happy with and can work with every day. Working with Jonathan, yeah, pretty much always or just mentioned that he's always just a phone call away or an email away, and he'll always sort things out super quick if I need it. And he never sort of gives up either. If I feel that something needs a bit of tweaking, a bit of work, we've got to take it to the next level. He'll always work super hard to get it there, and will never stop until the client's happy, which is great. So Jonathan and his services are brilliant. He's developed himself a lot over the years. From where I got to know him back in 2008 and until now, he really has taken it up to a very high level. I think the best thing about his services is that they're very easy for me to use. I don't know a lot about computers and how websites actually work. If you ask me anything about coding, I won't be able to answer it. So he makes a template that makes it for me. The user of that template is super easy. So I think that's the best thing, is that I don't actually have to be in touch with him all the time and ask a lot of questions. I know how to use it because it's easy to use. I think the products that I've used from him over the years, they were super modern back then, and they're still very much the same products that's used now. So I think that he's always sort of in front with what he has, and just to sort of emphasize that again, his products are easy to use, and I think that that's the main thing. As long as you have something that's not complicated, easy to log in, easy to find things, easy to post things, I think that is just, that means everything, especially, at least for me it does, and I'm sure it does for everyone else. Would definitely recommend Jonathan. Of course, I've used Jonathan and his services for 10 years. I'm super happy with that. And like I said, he's always a phone call or an email away. So yeah, other than that, it's been great to know Jonathan over the years. It's a shame he doesn't live in Norway, of course, but we stay in touch as much as possible, and wish you all the best with everything.